A very pivotal point was, again, working with a sister missionary. Me and my companion, we knew that she was struggling with a lot of health things at home, was contemplating going home, and we just had one of the best. We just brought him in. Didn't really have an exchange. We just brought him in, and had a super amazing but very special experience where we got to kind of see firsthand how much God loved her. And God loved her despite what she perceived as shortcomings. And that we just got to see how she changed her perspective on things. That these labels that she had attributed to herself, that these walls that she had put up, were not put there by the Lord. And for her, that, she ended up getting a lot of very cool, very personal revelation. She got some amazing blessings, and we didn't really have a firsthand in it. But for me, I was able to see that just because I wasn't struggling in the same fashion, and that I wasn't debilitated by these things the same way she was, that I still had those labels and walls and pieces of worth and value attached to them, like she did, and that all of us do. Again, it was just one of those really big growing experiences, because if that had not happened, and if I was not in a position where I was able to serve around her, as well as serve with this very specific family who helped her in that situation, see that she was worth so much more and capable of so much more than she thought she was, then me kind of as this bystander, what I thought of myself as the facilitator of all this. I'm okay, so this is how this would work. We'll just be here. We'll watch it all happy. Yeah. We'll take care of it. And yet, though I'm sure that changed her, that changed me way more than I ever could have imagined. Because not only did it change the way I look at other people, but it changed the way I look at myself. And that the only label that I need to remember to attribute to myself is that I'm a child of God. Nothing more, nothing less. But especially nothing less. So I think that's the one that kind of really drags us down a lot more, when we sell ourselves short of what our potential is.